As Board Secretary, I'd like to call to order the December 1, 2025 Conestoga Valley School Board Reorganizational Meeting. At this time, please join me in the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, we will take attendance by roll call. Mrs. Groff? Here. Dr. Martin? Here. Mrs. Fisher? Here. Mr. Benigno? Here. Ms. Givler? Here. Mrs. Kapka? Here. Mr. Gensel? Here. Mr. Eby? Here. We have 8 directors present, including 5 holdover directors, Mrs. Groff, Mr. Gensel, Dr. Martin, Mr. Eby, and Mrs. Fisher. We have re-elected director, Mrs. Kapka, and 2 newly elected directors, Mr. Benigno and Ms. Givler. Ms. Trowbridge is absent tonight. As a reminder, the newly elected board members cannot vote until officially sworn in. We will now elect a temporary chairperson for the purpose of reorganization.
I would like to nominate Dr. Martin as temporary chairperson for the purpose of reorganization.
Are there any other nominations? Seeing none, and if there are no objections, I declare the nominations closed. All those in favor of electing Dr. Martin as temporary chairperson for the purpose of reorganization, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Dr. Martin.
Do I really need that? At this time, I'd like to welcome everyone to the December 1st, 2025 Conestoga Valley School Board Reorganization Meeting and Board Work Session. Can I have a motion to approve tonight's agenda?
Motion to approve the agenda. Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, agenda is approved. All right. We will now have Mrs. Martin read the certificates of election.
We, the undersigned, members of the County Board of Elections of Lancaster County, hereby certify that after tabulating the votes cast in the municipal election held on the 4th day of November 2025 in Lancaster County, it appears that Mr. Benigno, Mrs. Kapka, Ms. Givler, Ms. Trowbridge were duly elected to the office of school director at Conestoga Valley School District for a 4-year term in Lancaster County.
At this time, I'm going to administer the oath of office to Mr. Benigno, Mrs. Kapka, Ms. Givler, and Ms. Trowbridge will be taking the oath later this week. Would the 3 of you please stand and raise your right hand and prepare to receive the oath of office?
Are we going in order?
We're going to do it all at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to repeat after me. Okay. Then state your name.
I, Phil Benigno,
Do solemnly swear that I will support, obey, and defend the Hold on, I'll back that up. Sorry, guys. I do solemnly swear that I will support, obey, and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of this Commonwealth, and that I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity. Newly elected and re-elected members, please take your seats. All right, so a report from the nominating team was previously presented, and those slated are for President, Mark Gensel, and for Vice President, Phil Eby. Are there any other nominations? Okay. If none, and there are no objections, I declare the nominations closed by unanimous consent. There being none, I call for a motion to elect the slate as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Having been duly elected, the officers of this board for 2026 are President Mark Gensel and Vice President Phil Eby. Congratulations, Mark and Phil. All right, so Oh, I have to read all this, okay. On the agenda, you'll see a list of the current school directors as PA Code 402 requires, and a list of legally elected or appointed and qualified school directors prepared. Mr. Benigno, elected 11/4/2025. Mrs. Diana Kapka, re-elected 11/4/2025. Mr. Philip Eby is a holdover. Mrs. Julie Fisher is holdover. Mr. Mark Gensel is also holdover. Ms. Laura Givler, elected 11/4/2025. Mrs. Idette Groff is holdover. Myself, Dr. Diane Martin, is a holdover. And Ms. Kathleen Trowbridge was re-elected 11/4/2025. I need a motion to return the gavel to the newly elected president, Mr. Gensel. I need a first and a second.
I move we give the gap to Mark Enzel, our new school board president. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Where do I go?
You just stay right there.
Stay right there. We can keep it Wilson. Just not ready for you to leave that seat yet. That's the night. It'll make me feel better if I know you're sitting right there watching over me while I do this. All right, so we'll just get on with the rest of the agenda, starting with commentary on district activity. Obviously, with Thanksgiving and stuff, there wasn't necessarily a whole lot. I'm actually still full. But if anybody on the board has anything to report other than your own Thanksgiving activities, please go for it. None? All right. This is the first area of the meeting for public comments that are specific to the agenda. If anybody has anything they'd like to share. Okay. So for the consent agenda for tonight, it's really just a series of reappointments of our solicitors. I'm going to save all of this for one vote, but I do want to read through them just especially for Ms. Givler, who has not heard any of our solicitors. There's kind of a series here, and you can see it. So we're looking to reappoint Clifton, Larson, and Allen as our auditors for 2026, Saxton and Stump as the district solicitor for 2026, reappoint Sweet, Stevens, Katz, and Williams as the current solicitor as the ad hoc solicitor for pupil services, McNeese, Wallace, and Nurick, which is our current bond counsel. And then you'll also see the meeting dates, which everybody also got a printout for that for 2026. And also reaffirming our commitment to the principles of governance and leadership as provided by PSBA, which has been kind of our guiding principles for years on this board. You'll get more familiar with that for sure. So I'd like to have that in one vote to approve that consent agenda items A through F, please.
Motion to approve items A through F on the consent agenda.
Second.
We need to do a roll call for that, or can we just, can you give us a roll call vote, please? Mrs. Groff?
Aye.
Dr. Martin?
Aye.
Mrs. Fisher?
Aye.
Mr. Benigno?
Aye.
Ms. Givler?
Aye.
Mrs. Kapka?
Aye.
Mr. Gensel? Aye.
Mr. Eby. Can I make a comment, please?
Sure.
I've done this for years to remind people to take the time to open up the PSBA Principles of Governance. At least once a year, you should stop and look at exactly how we're supposed to be sitting on this board.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Adette. As part of the action discussion agenda, we have the board liaison appointments. We'll have to shift some things around. Do we have that? We don't have that list attached to this yet. Okay.
We
So
do
maybe
not.
that-
That'll be on approval for next week. I think we just wanted on an action discussion to mention, to make note that we're going to have to reassign some.
Yeah, we'll be
some
reassigning
duties
some
being
stuff.
vacated.
I know we talked about that a little bit a couple meetings ago with some of the gaps that we were filled in. Well, especially with Phil Hurst and Mike Talley, the former members, with the stuff that they were coming off of. So prepare for that for next week. Board matters. Is there any initiatives or concerns that the board has that they want to bring up for tonight in preparation for next week? Okay. And then lastly, for executive session, I would take a motion to move to executive session for student discipline issue and also to discuss our January board retreat.
So moved.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Did I move too fast?
Second public comment.
Oh, the second public comment.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, where was that? Oh, yep, you're right. Look at that. I'm already missing stuff. So we'll back that up. This is the second part of the meeting for public comment addressing the board on any issues non-related to the agenda. Okay. All right, so let's redo that motion to move to executive session. Phil, if you go ahead.
So moved.
All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right. Meeting closed.
You don't know how much I appreciate your skipping something.
Yes. Absolutely.
That felt so comfortable.